you know, you exited the business,
Yeah.
and you know, you're on to new beginnings after a very successful run. What are the different options? And maybe talk us through like, hey, eventually you came to decide like, hey, I might not be doing this forever, and I've created something great, but I want to move on for whatever reason. What are those options for business owners? Because I think a lot of people don't know that there are several options out there.
Options in terms of selling, like what are the different ways to exit a business? You know, it really depends on your industry, but you know, generally there are going to be a strategic option. So there is someone who has a really good strategic reason to why they would want to incorporate you. They might be trying to transform their business and you fit well within that transformation. They might have some accelerator in terms of clients that they can bring to you. The second one is generally there's the private equity route. And oftentimes private equity companies will be looking to do some type of roll up or, you know, some type of movement in there. You know, there's also, you oftentimes can sell the company to your employees. There's ways to have like an ESOP with an employee stock ownership program. And I've seen, you know, one agency actually had, and I don't know exactly the logistics of how it works, but when the leaders got to a certain point, the next leaders would buy them out. And then they became the new owners of the company and they kept it in that way. So there's lots of different unique ways that you can look at it. You know, obviously you can potentially go public if you're having that type of success, although there's some challenges with going public or after you go public. But, you know, so those are kind of, I'd say, some of the leading options. In my industry, you know, there's a strategic, there are the major holding companies of advertising agencies, and then there's the private equity route. We end up choosing a strategic as our partner.